We are back. We are back in Stationeers. It's been a while since we've played, and obviously the latest update came out, and we want to effectively check it out. So we're going to start a new sort of play. Like, there seems to be a lot of different starting locations, which is quite good. And I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to start in Cinder Peak. I haven't checked them all out, but I think, yeah, basically we'll start in Cinder Peak, and we will we'll start our base again, and work to get to a point where we are, where we're sustainable. I need 2 seconds just to fix up this last little piece of data. All right, we're good to go. So we'll fire off. We've got Brutal and Stationeers. We'll go to Cinder Peak. Stationeer. Vulcan. Making it home. Alright, so we'll start with Brutal. So minimal supplies. And yeah, I'm gonna have to remember how we do this. So I think the first thing we need to do is we need to get a furnace going. Basically, yeah, you need to get a furnace going, and as soon as you got a furnace going, it's much easier to deal with everything. So I think we'll move this up here, because I want to make my base sort of on the peak here, so we can maximize solar power. Yep, so we've got Cinder Crater. Now the rule is, at nighttime we always want to be mining. That's really going to be the difference of this run. It's trying to be as efficient as possible with our nighttime. The other thing we're going to try is, when our... Oh, that was good that didn't fall down. Is, can you just switch the... 9 degrees. Yeah, can you switch the waste tank and the oxygen tank when the waste tank fills up? Because on Vulcan, how things are so hot, there should actually be quite a lot of oxygen inside the waste tank. And the idea is that it should... the idea is that we should be able to replace it. So yeah, that's one thing I want to test. So we'll do the standard build. Now I did say we want to be mining at night time. I'll just It'd be nice if the sun, because I can still see it, it would still generate solar power, but okay. So we'll just set that up. Actually, we might. All right, let's actually do mining. 1, 3, 4, 5. Put this on the ground. This on the ground. This on the ground. Okay. we want to get we want to focus on getting a furnace. So to get a furnace, we basically if we can get two stacks of iron and one stack of copper, I think that's where we want to. That's sort of like the minimum we want to get from this first mining mission. Now, I mean, thankfully we just ran straight into it. So, yeah, you need iron and copper to build the furnace. And as soon as you get the furnace, it's super easy, especially on Vulcan, just to pump out the rest of the ingots that you need. So I've already got enough of what we need. We really need iron, so you really want like 2 stacks of iron at least, and that should give you enough iron to build the furnace, but also enclose the base. So we've got two priorities at the moment. One is to get the furnace going. The other one is to get an enclosed base, because obviously you can't open your suit on Vulcan. If you do that, you just die. So we've got to get at least into a vacuum state. Now we freed up all this space so that we could just put stuff like this. This will mean that we maximize our mining time at night time, and then during the day, because you can't really do too much on Vulcan during the day until you get like better suits. That's when we can actually do all our base building inside. That's effectively the plan of attack anyway. Okay, silver is really useful on Vulcan, because we can use that to just basically heat up the furnace, so that we can make, steel super easily. The silver's it's always good to have a good chunk of silver. But yeah, you just can't go wrong with too much iron, right? Like we can just keep building stuff if you got iron. So let's move all this stuff. Alright, so I've got 2 more spots basically left. We'll see if we can fill that with silver. And this will basically give us a good little start. Now there's there's one good change with Vulcan is this waste tank, where the critical warning is actually going to fire at 95% instead of 100%. That's actually quite a huge difference, I reckon, because when you're on Vulcan, if you stay at 100% for too long, you destroy your lungs, and then it's game over. Okay. We'll just get to 50 coal. Okay, good. Get to try and max out our silicon as well. So we can get 1 stack of silicon. That's just, that's going to help. So, okay. So iron is full. I mean, we can put the iron in here. So I'd say this is a pretty successful first day mining run. We got pretty much everything we needed. Probably the one thing actually we didn't get was gold. We need gold for building some of the additional what do you call it? The additional workbench things. Okay, so here we are. So let's what timing? Let's just put this in there. So let's get this. So what is this? This is the solar power stuff. Okay. So the solar panel we put up here, we make it just one. And we put it facing this way. Okay, so we've got that. We put a battery in here. Like that. Now we need the arc furnace. So arc furnace we'll put there. Okay, great. The auto lathe we'll put here. This is our standard base that we set up. Okay. So we want to so we're trying to get to the furnace as quick as possible. Alright, so okay, for that we want, okay, there's nothing in there yet. We've got to put the battery in here. Turn that on. Process. Okay, so I've got that processing. We want to try and get this. Now the other thing that's changed on Vulcan is that you can get the you get those solar storms, like the, yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Okay, so I've got that. What we want to do is, while this is making,
waste tank caution.
okay, so we got an iron. Now we just need copper. We've got waste tank caution. Now this is for the furnace. So we actually use this to both do the furnace intake, but also act as the airlock. So, okay, what do we have here? Anything? Yeah, active vent. Gonna need that. And I think this will get the mining belt.
Waste tank critical.
Okay, so I want to try this. What happens if I just switch them over? Okay, we haven't died, so that is nice. The question is, can you, because there's so much oxygen that comes out of this the waste tank. Oh, we can do this furnace. So we want kit furnace. Now, when this is, because this is a lot, we actually want to put our big battery in there.
Waste tank caution.
And what we actually want to do we want to do that. So we need a bit more iron. We don't need any more copper. We can wait until the furnace is done for any more copper.
Waste tank critical.
Okay, I didn't get exactly what I wanted out of it, but so yeah, this might not be a good idea. I might have just wasted a bunch of oxygen by trying to do this. But anyway, we're on this path at the moment. I did want to just check that out. So we'll put this in here.
Waste tank caution.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this was a smart idea. Anyway, we'll do it. We'll switch it over a few more times. So we just need to get this. We just want to get this furnace done first. Okay.
Waste tank caution.
Right, so now we need walls, right? So iron walls.
Power low. Waste tank critical.
Okay, so we switch them over. Okay, so
Hydration critical.
we do this.
Waste tank caution.
Put this on. Okay, we need pipe.
Waste tank critical.
Yeah, we've got critical, so we switch them back over. At some point we're gonna have to yeah. Alright, so we need let's keep that making. What do we need?
Waste tank caution.
I always think we need a battery.
Waste tank critical.
Okay, we might empty this one when it gets to okay, that should be enough there. Let's get some more walls. So
Waste tank caution.
Okay, one more. Because we're out here. Okay, so we've got this. So it's 500 degrees, so we can just we can turn this on, so we can fill in this.
Waste tank caution.
Yeah, we've got this. Alright.
Waste tank critical.
So we switch that over. Alright, so let's just pause for a sec. Okay, there's a lot going on. So what so we've got the furnace up and running. We've got enough in here to actually start doing something. So we'll throw a bit of silver in here. That'll get the temperature up. Then we can throw through all the iron, copper, and whatnot, and that should get us to, yeah, that should get a good start on all those resources. We'll start with silicon, and for what we yeah, and we've got to solve this waste tank thing. So we're probably going a bit. It'll be interesting to see how this sort of plays out, but like whether we've wasted some oxygen or not, I'm not entirely sure. But I think it's been net. I think it's been net good. If I had to guess. So, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how. All right, cool. All right, cool. Actually, so I might just quickly get a drink. Yeah, so we've probably got enough walls to make this base. We're making some sheets now. We just need to get some doors on. And then come, and actually we probably do need to, yeah, get the doors on so that we can actually drink as well. Right, yeah, let me just get a drink real quick. All right, so we might see if we can turn the solar panel first to try and get the last bit of sun. Let's have a look.
Power low. Waste tank caution.
No.
Waste tank critical.
Okay, so we'll just do that. So that should get the that should get that thing going. We can switch our battery out. Right. And
Waste tank caution.
okay, so we'll do one more switch over of this tank. Okay, we'll do windows.
Waste tank critical.
So we'll do one more switch over and then we'll empty it this next time. So and we'll make all this window here.
Waste tank caution. Waste tank critical.
Yeah, we'll switch over one more time because we're almost at the at night time when we can just put it into the void.
Waste tank caution. Power low. Waste tank critical.
Okay, so this is the last waste tank critical that will do. So we need more iron. So what we should do is this thing
Health
here.
low.
So this will ramp
Waste tank caution.
that up, and now we should be able to
Waste tank critical.
yeah, so you just be able to open this, right? Now we do need to create doors. Okay.
Air tank low. Power critical.
Okay, power critical. Okay, so we still need some walls. Now we are breaking our rule about
Air tank critical.
mining, but
Oxygen critical. Low pressure.
okay. So silicon. So, oops. Wait, what? Where's the silicon? Oh, plastic. I was gonna say, Jesus. Plastic sheets. So I need probably 10 of these, and then we'll do glass. So go glass now. Okay.
Power low.
Okay, get rid of that. Now we've got this.
Hunger caution.
Let's just get some sheets.
Power critical.
Ah! There's a gap there. Okay. Yeah, let's turn this around. Get the 270. Okay, are we airtight now? I think we are. Okay, so we've got this. So yeah, this is
Waste tank caution.
there's the walls. There's the iron sheets, the pipes. So what we need now... Okay, we can get rid of this now. That is just useless. So we can... Let's sort out our food.
Health critical.
Yep, I know.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Can I drink a full bottle without damaging my lungs?
Pressure critical.
Okay, full
Oxygen critical.
bottle, full eat.
Power low.
Okay. So I've got that.
Health low.
So what do we want to... Okay, so we've got the sun happening, and that's sort of what we want to do. So we need gold. Let's just get a stacker then. Let's just do some housekeeping. We don't normally get stackers. This will be a bit of a new experience. And we'll get some chutes. Right, we'll get some chutes. Okay, so we want this to be 50. Right, that's probably enough. Okay, so we got that.
Power critical.
We've got power, which we've got to solve. So really, we want to go out mining. So I think here, we want to just extract all the gases. And what we need to do is we need to go and find some gold. So we can start the automation of this thing. Actually, what do we need for an IC10? So we need electrum and solder. Solder is all about cold. Alright, iron and lead. That's pretty easy to make. And electrum is pretty similar. So it's just a little bit hot, but within this. Yeah, so both of those are pretty easy to make.
Waste tank critical.
Alright, let's swap them.
Temperature high. Temperature critical.
Oh shit.
Temperature high. Temperature high. Temperature critical.
Ah!
Temperature high.
Yep. What about a vent? No. Okay. So we do need the hydroponic bender. What we can do though is we can build frames. We don't want to spend it all on frames.
Power low.
Jeez. So I got all that. The seed. Now we'll go and pick up the food and the water from the shuttle. Oh look, there's a ton of iron there and gold. Alright, maybe we'll come back out and we'll just get all this stuff inside. What are we on? Yeah. Put all this over here. We should get some lockers and whatnot. I think we'll go for a little bit of organizing time. Maybe that starts with
Power critical.
oh yeah, power. Yeah, so we'll just do some mining. So with this, so you might just try, if we can find some lead, we might just go go straight by the IC. We need a computer as well. Just mine all this. So we definitely need gold, which we've got now. So I mean, we should have enough gold to get yeah, get automation of power going, which is a big step. We need to get steel going. We've got the coal all ready to go. We just need the iron. Be a little bit careful about our air, but I think we can do a bit of a switch over.
Waste tank caution. Power low.
Get some silicon. Don't really need silicon, but it means we get yeah, it means we got plenty of glass for our windows and whatnot. Okay, let's put. Oh yeah, lead. Yeah, if we can find lead, then we can get the solder. What we need for a computer. So for a computer, iron, gold, copper. That's obviously easy. IC 10. What about motherboard? And the IC editor motherboard. We need just gold and copper. So we just need a little bit of solder, a little bit of electrum, and we can actually we can go straight to IC. I think that's probably worth it. So I think we might do that. Because that'll save me having to build this massive yeah, it'll actually be easier if we can if we can pull it off. So we'll just get a whole bunch of lead. And ideally we find a bit more gold. Because we'll make 100 electrum using 50 gold.
Power critical.
Oh shit. Oh, this is bad. I wasn't looking at that. Okay. Oh. Got no power? Okay, well, we might just have to deal with this then. Get all iron done. Semi close. Okay, we're not going to get all the iron done. We could if we if we use our silver. Oops. Alright, so power's a little bit of a problem, so we have to be a little bit careful here. So we want to go to 270. We want to put this down. Alright, so that'll give us our morning boost of power, which we need. Yeah, gotta be a little bit careful about power. Maybe the stacker takes a lot of power? I didn't think that we were like draining a lot of power.
Power low.
We can also take power from like our drill and our angle grinder if we need to. But one thing we do want to try and do is like to make solder, right? So I think we just need to be cold, right? So 277 degrees. Okay, these are starting to arc up. So yeah, we can't really do too much right this second. So we might try electum. So what do we need for... So it just needs to be... So 2.4... So really we're going to try and vent this stuff outside.
Power critical.
Okay. So we've got this now. So that's now coming online. Oh, Jesus. So that's because we had some oxygen in our atmosphere. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, so what is this we're up to? So 2.4 we need to get to. god. Oh,
Air tank low.
so let me sort this out. Um, so just sorting out this thing. Okay, cool. Okay, so with that happening, with this happening, do need to get a vent at some point. Here we go.
Power low.
Okay, so so where's the silver? So if we put the silver in, and we put the gold in, we make a lectum. It's perfect. So now to make the solder, we just need it to be cold, which you can do at the next night. But until then, let's get a... Okay, so we need iron, copper, gold. So get a hydraulic pipe. Jesus. Oh no. That's gonna be the food and all that jazz.
Air tank critical.
Oh man.
Oxygen low.
Oh
Air
no.
tank low.
So I think the oxygen tank has exploded. If I had to guess.
Power critical.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go for the backup power from the angle grinder. But there's no way the food survived this.
Air tank critical.
Yep. Like, come on, man. Like, what? Jesus. I was trying to, like, vent the place.
Air tank low.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Well, I think the seeds have not survived, so that basically ends the food. Our food and water has probably not survived either. And all this happened because we had some oxygen in the... Yeah, look.
Hydration critical. Oxygen critical.
So it's going to be pretty hard to...
Low pressure. Air tank critical.
pretty hard
Pressure
to
critical.
do anything when...
Cognition low.
So yeah, so that one time of
Cognition critical.
dumping the accidentally dumping the oxygen into the room and not clearing it up. So I think okay, so they've fixed it with they've fixed the stationeers where at least if you die now, instead of starting with like nothing, you start with, you know, basics. But you know, this game's a little bit easy if you just respawn when you die, because you don't have to care about, like, you know, food and all that. You could basically just keep dying. So we unfortunately have to restart our run. But I think the lesson... Oh, there's a new body bag. Oh, I see. The body bag's there. And then the gear goes into the... Oh, that's pretty cool. Goes into a yeah, a cardboard box. Alright, that's pretty cool. But yeah, unfortunately we have to restart. So I think this location is... I'm pretty happy with this location. I think getting to a vent is a bit yeah, it's going to be important, because that would have made this a little bit easier. Yeah, alright. Anyway, it's what it is. So yeah, you can die, but yeah, that's on me. That's just my mistake. Just not clearing home to brutal hot planet start. That's just not me realizing how dangerous it is to have oxygen in the area that you do like all your crafting. Okay, up to the peak. Our normal base setup. One, three, four, five, six. Might as well just fill them in. Okay, so you actually have enough to fill in everything. There you go. Alright. Okay. Okay, auto lathe goes here. Arc furnace goes here. Battery goes here. Okay, so we'll get this, the basic setup. Turn this to 270 degrees. Put it all the way down. Okay. Okay, that's mine. So we've got everything set up now. So we've got everything we need. Now we just need some iron and such. We've got copper right here, which is great. Alright, so we need, this will get us a, so we basically want to get 2 iron, 1 copper, which we have, so we're set for getting a solid base during the day. We might do the juggling of the gas temperature, gas tanks. I actually think that probably does help early on. So we'll do that. Okay, we ideally want to find some gold and silicon. Okay, and one coal. Just give me 2 secs. Let's see if we can find some gold and silicon. That's really... Give me 1 stack of gold, 1 stack of silicon. I mean, that would be sort of ideal. Obviously this is not that. Stack of silicon, stack of gold. Lead if we can find it. Silver if we can find it. Yeah, that'll do for that. Yeah, here's some silver. Okay. Well, here's a bunch of silver. So, good thing about silver and Vulcan is that you can use it to make steel like really easily, and actually it helps you make any of the sort of advanced alloys, or at least the ones you can make in the basic furnace. So, super valuable. Oh, there's gold. We do want some gold, so, and actually we want to switch this over. Yeah, for some reason, if you got your drill out, you can't interact with things properly. Don't know why, but okay, so I've got that. Get some silicon. No, we need that gold. Where is that? There's the gold. So we do need to like start making the copper. So I think we'll duck back to base, kick off the copper making, so we can get the furnace up and running. The gold, we got to get all this gold. I've got some silicon. We didn't get a ton of silicon. So we probably don't want to go 2 bananas on Windows. But if we can get 1 stack, that'll get us quite far. Okay. Okay, 6.
Waste tank critical.
Okay, let's get this set up. Now we need a furnace. Start making that. Let's get to the
Power critical. Waste tank caution. Waste tank critical.
okay. Got the angle grinder. There's a charge in there. Alright, so I got that. Um,
Waste tank caution.
and on the arc furnace.
Waste tank critical.
Okay, we almost got there. So we need sheets.
Waste tank caution. Power low. Waste tank critical.
Okay, we got this. This is all happening. Now we need the.
Hydration critical.
Yep. Okay. So I need some pipe.
Waste tank caution.
Please think caution.
Waste tank critical.
2 more.
Waste tank caution. Power critical.
Okay, power critical, switch this over. Let's turn this.
Waste tank critical.
Switch this over. Let's shove. Let's get the furnace going.
Waste tank caution. Waste tank critical.
Okay. Put this in.
Waste tank caution.
Okay. Let's put this. Couple this down. I think this, right?
Waste tank critical.
Need the wall.
Power low. Waste tank caution. Waste tank critical.
Switch these over. We'll go door.
Waste tank caution.
We need sheets, so then just fire out these sheets.
Waste tank critical.
Okay, this will be the last switch over, I reckon.
Power critical. Waste
Okay,
tank caution.
power. Hey, we're juggling.
Waste tank critical.
Okay, so I think we can now just open this up.
Temperature high. Temperature critical. Oxygen low. Oxygen critical.
Oh shit.
Air tank critical. Temperature high. Cognition low.
Okay. Actually, let's bring this. Let's bring this up.
Health low.
Okay. So I've got this.
Power low.
Okay. So I got this. I really should be out mining. Let's get some plastic sheets.
Power critical.
The hole somewhere. Or not. Yeah, there's definitely a hole somewhere. Where's the hole? Somewhere logical.
Hunger caution.
I don't know where the hole is. $270. Where's the hole? Why can I not see this?
Power low.
What am I missing? I cannot see a hole anywhere. Oh, right there. Alright, well, that'll get us to vacuum, which is important. Okay. So we've got that. So do stacker.
Health critical. Power critical.
Okay, we've got 2 stackers. It's got a hydraulic pipe bender. Right, so if we just do this, unlock helmet.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical.
Okay.
Oxygen critical.
Okay, so that's us eating. That's good. We need some silver.
Health low.
Alright, so put this in. The gold in. Yeah, we've got to release the pressure.
Power low.
Yeah, cool. So that's all happening. Yeah. Okay, so now I've got this. We want the hydraulic pipe bender, right? And we want the electronics printer. I better fix up the power generation. Okay.
Waste tank caution.
All right. Okay, so we'll go hydraulic pipe bender. Okay, so we'll get the electronics printer, hydraulic pipe bender. So, same again, if we can find some lead. We try and go straight to IC circuits. Oh, here's some lead. Oh no.
Waste tank critical.
Can we switch them around?
Waste tank caution. Waste tank critical. Waste tank caution. Power low. Waste tank critical. Waste tank caution. Waste tank critical. Waste tank caution.
Ah, there's a chunk of copper.
Waste tank critical. Waste tank caution.
Don't know how many times we can juggle this thing around.
Waste tank critical.
Looks like we're
Waste
getting
tank
pretty
caution.
close to the limit now.
Waste tank critical.
God.
Power critical.
I might just top up our
Air
oxygen.
tank critical.
Okay, so I've got this. Let's go to the electronics printer. Okay, where is the sheets? Okay, canister. Okay, we just need some iron. Okay, so that we'll move that. I've got the battery. Alright, I gotta actually, I have to actually pause it there. I just gotta go do some do some taxing. Um, so yeah, I'll cut it here. I'll come back and I'll be back in about an hour or so. So I think the plan of attack. So we're getting into basics up and running. We're about to go and do another mining run. And we're basically we'll get some canisters so we can start preserving our waste tank. So we can get our oxygen to last a bit longer. So that'll be one of the focuses, and then we've got to automate the power. If we get the automation of power, that's a big stepping stone on Vulcan. That with a battery. So I think that'll be our main things that I'll come back for. But I think the idea is that every night time we have to go out and mine so we can bring back, plenty of resources. Yeah, I'll call it there. We gotta do some taxing, and then I'll be back online.